Joltter.
And this is Unisport Uncut episode number 11.
We've come so far, 11. I don't even know how to show it anymore.
There are not enough fingers anymore. Anyway, this is number 11, 11. And we have a lot of stuff to talk about, as you can see on the table today. Boots, and a couple of shoes.
Yeah.
But Jules, before we get into the whole new madness color release thing, we have a competition to announce a winner in.
Absolutely.
Take it away.
Because, free kickers were here. If you missed the videos, you can click the links somewhere on the screen. We made a couple of videos with them, and probably there still might be something coming up. Anyways, we announced a giveaway of the most wanted
Unisport Light t-shirt.
Unisport Light t-shirt.
Yes.
And we chose a comment from the Free Kickers X Unisport Uncut. And the lucky winner is Gabriel Lowe with this comment right here.
Exactly.
Congratulations. And
Yeah.
why? Because he said that Joltter is so cool. So you will get your size small Unisport Light t-shirt.
Next time I'm gonna pick the winner next time. Anyway,
Hey,
Jolter.
but he also said that Unisport is cool.
Okay, then that's pretty cool. Anyway, Jolter, as always, we have, let's see if I can hit the button. We have roundabouts 10 minutes. Oh,
It's loud.
Yeah. Man, but dude, we got a lot of new stuff to talk about. And let's just start from, say, left. Because Puma recently just released some new colorways for their boots. The Evo Power in this like blue/green/turquoise thing. It's really bright. What do you think about it?
Actually, I don't think it's half bad. Let's just put it that way. I don't think it's bad. Of course, if you play with let's say all black kit, then it's not necessarily gonna
It's gonna
fit
pop.
in.
It's gonna pop. But the cool thing is that it actually, this kind of bold color goes well with the Evo Speed, because we have the same color on the sole plate, which I think is actually pretty cool. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is a beautiful colorway. One of the best I've seen on an Evo Speed in a long time.
I don't remember a better looking Evo Speed.
No, not even the
simply
1.2s.
don't.
I think this is really cool looking. So can't wait
It
to
looks
see.
mean and fast, in my
It
opinion.
really looks fast, actually, which is what the Evo Speed is all about. And I can't wait to see my boy Radamel Falcao rocking these.
On the bench?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Joel. So anyway, now that we're talking about speed, Adidas gave us a lot of speed, some crazy speed with Crazy Light boots. And well, let's just say they're crazy.
They are crazy. Hands down crazy.
Right, crazy.
This is 11 Pro, believe it or not.
And I mean, this is something you would probably associate with an Adidas Zero, but this is the 11 Pro.
Yeah.
Which boot do you like, best? Which design do you like best?
Well, in terms of design, I would go for the Predator. I have to put this, I have to go on record and say that I'm not necessarily a fan of each of these colorways, but if I have to pick one, I'm gonna go for this guy.
All right. I actually think, when I saw them for the first time, I'm a bit of a sucker for this. I think the colors are nice. They're not too bold. And I like this eye design. I think it looks really cool, actually. But no, I'm not generally a fan of wasn't a fan of the colors initially. But I actually think that they've grown on me, especially the Predator and the Nitro Charge.
Yeah.
And I like the Crazy Light concept. Sure, maybe the Predator has a bit of a challenge with the fact that it's a very wide upper and they smack it on a really narrow sole plate.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that you can get the performance of the boots. But if you prefer to go really lightweight, you can do that. And 135 grams. That's just ridiculously light. You're gonna get no protection whatsoever.
But that's the price you gotta pay.
And I think some of you out there are really willing to pay that price. I mean, 135 grams, the lightest boot ever made at this point.
I mean, it is like, it's all about the, the sensation, because, when you even take it on your hand, it's like, man,
this is really.
And when you wear it, that's another story.
That's a whole other story. And we actually did wear it.
Exactly.
We kind of play tested them, did our first impression. And if you want to check out that video, you should click the screen somewhere, wherever I decide to put the annotation. But click it, go and watch it. Yeah. It's actually a pretty crazy, pun intended, experience.
These guys are on fire today.
Yeah. But speaking of crazy designs with Adidas, as you can see, the Predator. I mean, it's a Predator. It looks mean and like a Predator. But what do you think?
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of colorful.
Oh, yeah,
Doesn't
it's
necessarily, you know, strike me as a predator, if you know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean.
But I kind of like it.
Yeah. You know,
I mean, it's a radical mix of colors.
Yeah.
But I just like it, man.
And I think you're right. I mean, it's not necessarily bad. I was just like, whoa, when I saw it for the first time, because it's so radical. I have to say, it kind of reminds me of Yoda. You know, from Star Wars. Oh, there's just something about it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's green. But and going with the whole pack story, it looks like some mean-ass frog sitting in the jungle, waiting to come out and kill you with some venom. Which could be the predator. I mean,
End of story.
Anyway, we also got the Adidas, which also looks like some kind of frog or snake or whatever, with the colors and the pattern and all.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm a sucker for white boots. I really like white boots, and the Adidas looks mean. But I like the fact that on the Predator, they kind of moved away from the whole battle tribal pack pattern, but they still keep that on the Adidas. I might have preferred something else. Would have made the boot look even more fresh. I don't know about you.
Well, actually, I really like, you know, the three stripes going across the outside and the inside of the foot. And I just think, you know, these small stripes make it look faster in a way. You know, it looks mean. Just like, you know, the Evo Speed.
Yeah. I totally agree. It's more like the pattern that's...
Yeah. I feel you.
It could have looked even meaner, but then again, it does look like this crazy-ass predator from the jungle, just ready to come out.
But J-Mark.
Yeah.
Out of these Adidas boots, which is your favorite in terms of design?
That's a tough one. I think they are all a bit out there. And as you know, I'm a pretty conservative guy when it comes to design. Well, it's difficult. I think I'm gonna have to say really the Nitro Charge. I think it looks cool, if we can call this a Nitro Charge, because it's well, it has the sole plate from the Adidas, or it has the full hybrid touch upper. That kind of looks like the hybrid touch used on the Adidas, and then it has the energy sling.
Yeah.
But let's call it the Nitro Charge. I think that it's a really good looking boot. What about you?
I'm gonna go for Team Yoda.
Team Yoda, nice.
I'm gonna go for this. You know, I mean, out of the Crazy Light Pack, I would say the Predator is the best. But still, there's something about this shoe that I
agree with you, and it's gonna look pretty cool on the pitch. I mean, it's bold. Anyway, moving on from Adidas, Nike also gave us some new good stuff, and we go a bit away from the grass field and onto the streets indoors.
Yep.
With the Elastico Superfly and the Elastico, Finale. You own the Superfly. I've tried the Finale, and
yes.
Do you like it?
I love it. We already made a couple of videos about these, and as well about the Elastico. And yeah, there's just something about this that really makes me like it a lot. It's the fit, you know, the ball touch. Everything about this just makes sense. There's nothing that I necessarily dislike about these.
No.
But as I mentioned in my review, I still like the Lunagato 2 more. When it comes to playing on the streets, I just have to put this out there. You know, I love this. Don't get me wrong, but the Lunagato 2 is a beast.
But that's because it's a different concept, you know. Speaking of the Finale, I just have to touch on this. Brilliant shoe. It's a lot different from the Finale 2 that was really paper thin both when it came to the upper and the sole plate. And this is a bit more cushioned on the sole plate. I like that a lot. It's a bit more comfortable. And it's also a bit thicker in the upper. It's still really, really soft, pliable, molds to your foot, but it's a different experience. And this neoprene thing makes for a really, really lovely fit. On the whole Lunagato thing, I tend to agree with you. It's like, it's a different feeling. It's so comfortable. It's so well cushioned. You get so much support. But it's like comparing apples and bananas, because this is
I like bananas.
Well, I like bananas too, but I also like apples. It's about what you prefer, you know. This is the Mercurial of indoors and streets.
Absolutely, and you know, the difference is that, you know, the upper, first of all, is a lot thinner on the Elasticos. Like, there's no secrets behind that. You know, the ball touch will be absolutely different. But it's also about, you know, the cushioning, because I have really sensitive heels. I don't walk on high heels, but, you know, I have really sensitive feet when I play on the streets. And, you know, even though there is more cushioning on the new Elastico, Lunagato still takes it home for me.
Yeah, it's a great shoe. I'd probably go Elastico.
Why?
But
why?
But we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that because we also have to touch on the Ronaldo boots. But I'm just gonna say I'm gonna go Elastico.
Superfly or final.
Superfly. I'm a sucker for the dynamic fit. Anyway, we have just shy of a minute left. The CR7s. I said I was a conservative guy. This is the mix between conservative and whoa. What do you think? What do you think? Signature boot for Ronaldo.
It's elegant, it's shiny, it's beautiful. I love it. The only thing I would change is that I would make the Nike swoosh like chrome or silver and shiny.
So it's even more shiny.
Yeah, just like on the Tiempo XX pack, for example.
And that's the thing. Maybe it's difficult for you guys to actually see how shiny this boot is. It might look a bit like glossy on the surface, but there are actually all these little glitter things on the upper that you can really see when you hold it in your hand. It's a bit more rough than the normal Superfly is, and oh, there goes the time. I'm just gonna allow myself to talk a little bit more because I have something to say about these.
Should we give him some more time?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Thank you. Anyway, I think this is a really, really cool looking boot. It's one of the best looking Mercurials Nike have put out for a long, long time.
I totally agree. And in my opinion, definitely the most beautiful CR7 boot.
Absolutely. It's got some contrast from the other black one they made with the blue and the pink.
Not in my eyes.
Okay. I really like that one. Anyway, I think that this is very, very stylish boot at that.
Absolutely.
It might look a bit shiny and bold, but when I saw this for the first time, I actually thought, hey, when I make a video about this, I should put on a suit. Just saying. It looks really elegant to me, and I think this is going to look really, really cool on Ronaldo's feet.
No, I totally agree. As you said, this is just elegant.
Yeah, I like
and
it.
Stylish and still radical.
Exactly. Some people might think that it looks a bit bold, but that's what Cristiano Ronaldo is all about.
Exactly.
So yeah, I have to say I like these.
It's
and then again,
beautiful.
the Superfly, the dynamic fit color, I could actually buy these, especially if instead of CR7, it's a JM14. Make it happen, Nike. No, just kidding.
Yeah, only thing I'm gonna add is I want the chrome Nike swoosh.
Make it happen. Make it happen, Nike. Anyway, guys, we went far over time. Jolter, favorite out of these?
In terms of design, there's really no question in my eyes.
No, I tend to agree with you, but special shout outs go to the Elastico Superfly and the Avospeeds. I like
the Avospeed is really, really nice. It's like, in my eyes, a bit more toned down version of this guy.
I agree. Anyway, Jolter, we really have to finish up now. Sorry for talking so much, but there's just so much to talk about, and we really care about this. We care about boots, just like you guys, most of you guys at least. So which of these boots do you like the best? You can let us know in the comment section below, because Jolter, this was all we have for today, but we're back again later with more Unisport Web TV. So keep living that Unisport life.
You already know.
We're off.
Let's go. No extra talking right now.
No extra talking.
It's way too long already.
Mate.
And remember, we don't talk about them here. Let's just put them.